Football View, the beautiful game.
All right, the next game we have here is Ronaldo versus Mbappe. That is Portugal versus France. It's going to be an interesting game. Like I said earlier, I think it's the game everyone will be looking at. I know Spain and Germany is a very big game. Everyone is expecting to see that game, how everything will turn out. But this one is a game where people want to, because a lot of people wanted Ronaldo to actually fail with Portugal. So me, I feel it's going to be an interesting, and I also feel that Portugal, they don't deserve to be here because Slovenia played very well and they could have won that penalty. Just unlucky that they couldn't be here, but we are here, Portugal versus France. Let me start by saying that that game is going to be very tight. You know, France can, if they don't score after 45 minutes, they can wait. They are very patient. They are very, very compact when they defend, unlike Portugal. Portugal, they don't know how to defend collectively. I feel that is what gives France the edge over them, because when you attack Portugal with full force, we have Mbappe, we have Osman Dembele, because I know he's definitely going to start that game. We also have Thuram. I feel is going to be too much for Portugal. So I feel France will beat Portugal in this game. No brainer. I'm predicting a win for France. So probably a 2-1 victory for France. I feel France will score 2 goals. This is the game France will score goals. So 2 goals for France in this game. So I'm going for a 2-1 victory for France against Portugal. What do you think, Milos?
So both of the teams are really loaded with players. So the only thing that is separating them is, for me at least, on how they're playing as a unit. And for me, in that department at the moment, at least, France is better. I think they have a better game plan. That last match that Portugal have against Slovenia, their game plan was forcing Ronaldo to score. So literally every ball that going to the head of his or whatever, it was just forcing him. You cannot, I don't know if that tactic gonna be against France. I hope not, because if that tactic is against France, they're not gonna score. So the best way for Portugal to adapt to this France team, they have to attack from every single player. So whoever scores, not to focus on a one player. That's the big thing that they need to change. I hope that for their sake they do that. On the France side, they have to be more effective, because they do have a decent amount of chances they are creating, but the effectiveness of shooting, the accuracy of the players is very bad at the moment, and that's why they are not scoring so much. They have 20 chances per game, but they are hitting only 1 or 2 shots on the target. That is just terrible. So both of these teams have room to improve. Both of these teams have huge potential, but I'm going on a France side just because on what they showed till now, because of the atmosphere, because of the unit of how strong their defense are. Because for France, they have good defense, good middle, and not so good attack at the moment. And on the Portugal side, all 3 sectors are something in between. So none of the sectors are actually on the level that it should be. And based on all of this information, I think France got a little bit edge here. And I'm going to go a little bit with less goals, at least like 1-0 game, type of a boring one. I don't think it's going to be a boring game, but in a result wise, I think we are going to see 1 goal, 1-0 win for France is for me, but I hope not. I hope we got some goal fest, maybe 3-2 or even draw and then extra time, whatever. But my prediction is 1-0 for France in this match.
All right. Before we move to the next game, I wanted to ask the France midfield and the Portugal midfield, which one has been better so far in the tournament?
Better in what sense? In attacking or defending because
in all aspects overall.
Overall, I think France did better job, because the France middle did both good in defense and in attack and in the defense. It's just the attackers did not use their chances. It's simple as that. And on the Portugal, I think they were not bad, but they could be better. you know.
Okay.
And on the France side, I'm kind of satisfied with the middle, how they are approaching the game and how they are communicating and giving the ball to the attack. So I think France, at the moment, have a better middle overall.
Okay, okay. So Milos goes with a 1-0 victory for France, and I go with a 2-1 victory for France against Portugal. Wow. So none of us is predicting a Portugal win in this game because we saw that performance against Slovenia. We feel that it's going to repeat itself, especially against team that defends very well. But France knows how to defend very well. I think it's either you score penalties. I think they've considered only one goal, and that's the penalty Lewandowski scored. That's a
Yeah.
point game.
Yeah.
Yes. So they're very, very good. They haven't conceded from open play. So we're predicting a win for France and Portugal to be knocked out of the tournament. So that is it for this particular game.